Hi, good afternoon. My name is Daniel. Digital Domain is the second largest visual effect house in the world. This year is our 25 years anniversary. We have more than 1,700 people around the globe in 5 countries and 11 different cities. So our company, they give you guys a background about our company. Our company was founded by the amazing director James Cameron. Right? He founded his company 25 years ago. So I think everybody is familiar with our first work, Titanic, right? And then we have Titanic, the Fifth Element, right? The Apollo 13. And then our former president, our CEO is Michael Bay. I know you guys thinking, wow, so why on earth is you on the stage right now? Right? So in the last 25 years that we have been working on 300 films. Those are the films I think you guys are all familiar with, right? Transformer, Iron Man, Avengers, right? Black Panthers. Most recently, we have delivered Ready Player One and also Avenger 3. We are currently working on the Avenger 4. So we have also participated more than 1,000 commercials. So we consider Digital Domain is the technology company combined with entertainment industry, and we are based in LA. And a few years ago, we listed in Hong Kong. So we are consider ourselves a global company. So in the last 2 decades, we have won 9 Oscars, right? Movie that you are familiar with, like Titanic, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, right? So here is a short video I'm going to present to you about our 25 years in history.
Come into the light.
So this is our short videos. Sorry about that. So in the last 25 years, you can see that we love to blow things away, right? And then one of the very famous things about us in Hollywood is we have successfully destroyed the world 9 times already. So the topic today I'm going to talk about is the rise of virtual human. One thing we are actually pretty famous in the industry is the capability of making a virtual human. So what is virtual human? I'm going to have a presentation to tell you what is virtual human, but let me give you a very short way to describe it, which is if I have the pleasure to invite any of you to our LA studio, then if you guys allow me to scan you for more than 3 hours, then we can duplicate you. We can make you speak the thing you have never ever said before. We can make you to do anything that we want to. So we can be very dangerous. Yeah, so don't mess with us, right? So in the last 10 years, we have successfully, by using this virtual human technology, apply in the film industry. So this is how we began. So how many of you have watched this film before? The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Well, they make my life a lot easier. Thank you. So this movie is a David Fincher movie. So basically, it's about a story when Brad Pitt, he was born of an age of 90 and getting younger and younger and younger. I think things that you're probably not knowing, which is the entire film, Brad Pitt only participate the 20%, which is his real age. The rest of the 80% of the film, the virtual Brad Pitt is actually produced by us. It's recreated by us. So basically, we are using exactly the same technology following on the following films, for example, like Tron Legacy. So Tron, you can see that Jeff Bridges is like 70-year-old, and we made a 20-year-old version as the entire character is virtualized. So the virtual Jeff Bridges is the bad guy in the film. So we have a huge success. And after that, is actually before Teresa Tan, there's a character I think most of you are also familiar with, which is a virtual Tupac, that we have made Tupac, the rap singer, alive in the Coachella Festival in 2012. And in 2013, this is a very famous celebrity who passed away 20 years. Her name is Teresa Tan. And we made her sing, performing in Taipei with Jay Chou. So that concert is actually dramatically successful because of we not only made Teresa Tan sing the old songs, but she's also singing songs with Jay Chou, the new songs. So how do we do it? So the technology is actually by scanning people, and then it's a software that we developed by ourselves called Direct Drive. By using exactly the same technology, we are also making a film, Beauty and the Beast. So you can see in the entire Beast was like we captured the performance of that actor and transforming to the Beast immediately by using a real game engine. So this is our latest work, Avengers 3. You can see that the virtual Thanos has been the most classic Marvel's character. So we actually moved the virtual human technology from 10 years ago, the Curious Case of Benjamin Button, to today, Thanos. These are short clips for you guys to see. Yeah, this is our virtual human technology. So what is the next step then? So we have been keep thinking about it. So if we can make, for example, a character older, right, or make it younger. Of course, the current application for us in Hollywood industry has been a sustainable business, which is a lot of Hollywood celebrities they come to our studio to scan their face. It's because in nowadays, people are really worried to find a body double to perform them. For example, those action movie, right? So those action movie celebrity, they are really afraid of if they found a body double to perform for them. And nowadays, those consumer, right, will easily like post a film and say, "It's not you, right? You're being lazy. You're not professional." So most of the celebrities, they came to us and asked us to scan them for digital avatar, digital double use. Many of them has been successfully in previous films that we have made. And what is the next step then? So here's the thing I'm going to show all of you. So this is producer Wang. I think the Chinese people probably recognize him. He is a producer for the Conf. So this is our studio that we have this. We partner with USC for the ICT to scan people. So what is the next step? So if we can actually scan people, right, for the virtual production. So in the past, we are all using movie engine, meaning for those virtual human, we have to make it for post-production. How about we use a real-time engine? How about we use Unreal? How about we use the gaming engine to live performing a virtual human? What does it mean then? For the film industry, it means that it will save us a lot of time. In the future, we don't even need a helmet. We don't even need the motion capture suits. All we need to do is by using, by tons of thousands of experience that we have been doing to input it into the computers, right? So for that a computer can have a machine learning to learn it by itself, and by using a gaming engine, that we can be able to control this digital avatar. So the following video clips that you can see is how we capture the performance. And we capture it, we scan it, and then the machine learning will automatically perform by himself. And this is a video clips to show you what it's going to look like. Because in the virtual human world, there's a word called uncanny valley, which is if you are not real enough, if the virtual human is not photoreal, then you will have the opposite results. So this is a brand new demo.
I am a fully simulated artificial replication capable of being driven and rendered in real time. That's pretty cool, right? So how do we do it? We start by capturing my face at the highest pore level resolution. We even measure how the blood flows in my face as I make different expressions. We have built a system that uses a variety of machine learning techniques to figure out exactly how the face moves.
Yeah, that character is totally virtual human. It's a CG character. So what we are trying to do next is if we can use the game engine, this is the real-time engine, to control a digital avatar, does it mean that we can control someone else's digital avatar? Yes, we can. For example, if we can scan you, we have your virtual data, then whoever, it can be your friend, your family, even myself, can control your digital avatar. So let's not talk about application first. Let's talk about how does it work. So meaning we have to, in the past, when we are capturing a virtual human, it has to be in a stage. It has to be is a virtual production stage, a mocap stage, multiple camera to capture your facial movement. So we need to have a lot of dots on your face. But that is for the film industry, is acceptable. How about in the future if we want to transfer this technology by using real engine at the same time and apply it to the end consumer, but not only movie industry. So we have to remove the dots from your face. So no dots, no helmets, no motion capture suits, just single camera pointing at you, then can capture your facial expression and transform to something else. Can we do it? Of course we can do it. So let's take a look at this video.
Hi, I'm Doug Robel, and what we're doing right now is recording some data for brand new machine learning facial technology that we're developing. What I'm going to do is use this data to control another person's face. Hello, I'm Doug Robel, and I'm the Director of Software R&D at Digital Domain. And right now we're experimenting with some really cool machine learning technology. What we're trying to do is take my image and use it to control the face of somebody else in real time. So this is really exciting.
Awesome. So Doug and Darren have asked me to stand in front of a camera, which I never do, and talk about something. I have no idea what to talk about. I'm going to talk about the fires that are going on, that are super crazy. Like, I drove my motorcycle through the inferno. It was nuts. I felt the heat on my jacket, and now my helmet smells like campfire.
So I've been a veteran performer for this test, and this is based on a cool new technology called GANs. And what I'm going to do is deliver a dialogue for the next 40 seconds or so, hopefully, and try and help our team over here give some data set.
Isn't it cool, right? So, thank you. So think about it. This is just a beginning. This is a little bit, I wouldn't call AI, it's just a machine learning process. Then we can actually controlling someone else's face, and not by using any dots on the face, no helmet to trace your facial records, right? No mocap suit, just single camera. As you can see, this is an iPhone camera, right? So what is the application then? It's massive. And by the way, in the future, when President Trump saying that don't produce fake news, we can produce fake news now, definitely. So, of course, let's put the ethical issue aside. I think the application can be really massive. So, think about it. If we can combine this technology with AI, what the future can be, right? So, think about, now everybody got an iPhone or smartphone in your pockets right now. And the Siri that we call sometimes is a very cold machine. It's just a few lighting floating in the phone, right? So think about it, if we can have this virtual human connect with your Siri, connect with your personal AI, and all of a sudden this AI has become warmer, right? This can be someone that is very dear to you, can be your family, can be someone who passed away, can be your high school dream girlfriend, right? That in the future, when you ask, well, what time is it in LA right now? It doesn't be that cold. It's be someone that you love, a family, someone you love that can tell you time, buying tickets, do things for you, right? This is a very simple application. What else then? This is the movie that we made, Her, a few years ago. Think about it, your walking assistant with you, virtual human with the AI, it can be anything. So what our company is trying to do right now is we are partnering, for some disclosure reason I cannot tell which company, but we are working on the social app, which in the future we are hoping that this social app that we can able to create your own digital avatar, that you can look a lot better than your current look, right, in real time. When you are FaceTime with your friends, you can be Brad Pitt, you can be Angelina Jolie in one time. Okay, let's put the ethical issue aside first, right? Then you can be anybody you want. And then most importantly, there is no boundary at all. So think about it. I think many of you also know in digital domain that we have been doing virtual reality for quite some time. Ever since 2014, we have been hugely involved into virtual reality. So I want you guys to think about it. So when virtual human, the digital avatar level we just show you, plus virtual reality, And we are a 25 years visual effect house, the second largest visual effect house in the world. The combination of these three, that we can easily create a world that daytime is your reality time, and we can create a virtual environment for you, just simply like the movie we made, Ready Player One. So in the future, I can assume that partnering with people in this room together, we can partner with a strategic AI, right, platform, gaming industry, with all the technology that we have today, that we can create our own oasis. I can imagine that in the next 5 years, that perhaps all of us going to participate, we're going to live in a virtual world, and that it would change entire things. For example, social network, for example, gaming industry, and all that we need is the technology that we have today. So, ladies and gentlemen, think about it. We are in a generation that we have experienced that we have to write letters to people. And then not only we're not writing letters to people, then we have a thing called internet, and then we have a thing called smartphone, all in our generation. And in the past, we said that the future is near. But right now, we are saying is the future is right this moment. Thank you, everybody. It's my great pleasure to be here. Thanks. Yeah.